The invasion begins. The story opens with the Galactic Council meeting on the capital world of Nexus Prime. Ambassador Vex of the Krellin Empire presents intelligence reports about a small, isolated region of space that has remained quiet for centuries. This region, known as the Dead Zone by most species, contains a young species called humans who have barely achieved faster-than-light travel. General Thok, military commander of the Repthan fleet, dismisses human capabilities entirely. These creatures have only been in space for 50 years, he growls. They use primitive chemical rockets and have no energy shields. The Council views humanity as a minor obstacle to expanding trade routes through what they consider empty space. The Krellin Empire, backed by 3 other major powers, decides to claim human territory. They believe it will be a simple matter of showing force and demanding surrender. Captain Rex leads the first invasion fleet of 40 warships toward Earth, expecting the humans to immediately submit when faced with superior alien technology. Meanwhile, on Earth, Admiral Stone monitors the approaching alien fleet from the Sol Defense Command. Unlike the aliens' assumptions, humanity has been preparing for this moment ever since they detected alien signals decades ago. The Admiral contacts President Blake, who activates the emergency protocols that humanity has been secretly developing. The first contact occurs near Mars, when Captain Rex's flagship broadcasts a surrender demand. Commander Hall of the human patrol ship responds with a simple message: leave our space now, or face the consequences. The aliens laugh at what they see as pathetic bravado from a primitive species. The first battle erupts when Rex orders his ships to destroy the human patrol vessel. However, the human ship doesn't explode as expected. Instead, it activates experimental armor that absorbs the alien energy weapons. The human ship responds with kinetic weapons that punch through alien shields like they were paper. Rex watches in shock as his advanced cruiser takes heavy damage from what he assumed were primitive human weapons. The human patrol ship calls for backup, and within minutes, more human vessels emerge from what seemed like empty space. These ships move with precision and coordination that surprises the alien commander. The battle escalates quickly as more alien ships join the fight. The humans reveal their first major advantage. They don't rely on energy shields like every other galactic species. Instead, they use thick armor plating and advanced materials that alien weapons struggle to penetrate. Their ships are built like tanks compared to the elegant but fragile alien vessels dot as the fight continues. Captain Rex realizes that human weapons are designed differently than anything in the galaxy. While aliens use energy-based weapons, humans have perfected kinetic and explosive weapons that bypass alien defenses entirely. Human missiles track targets with ruthless efficiency, and their railguns fire projectiles at incredible speeds. The turning point comes when the human ships demonstrate their tactical thinking. Instead of fighting in neat formations like civilized galactic species, humans use ambush tactics, false retreats, and coordinated strikes. They treat space combat like ancient Earth warfare, using asteroids for cover and launching surprise attacks. Rex orders a retreat when half his fleet is destroyed or disabled. The surviving alien ships limp back to Krellin space, carrying reports that shock the Galactic Council. The humans didn't just resist. They won decisively against a superior force. Back on Earth, Admiral Stone studies the captured alien technology, while President Blake addresses the world's leaders. This was just their scouting force, he warns. They'll be back with a real army next time. The President activates humanity's greatest secret. They've been preparing for galactic war since they first detected alien signals. The part ends with Ambassador Vex receiving Rex's battle report. The Krellin diplomat can't believe that 40 advanced warships were defeated by a handful of primitive human vessels. General Thok dismisses the defeat as Rex's incompetence, demanding a larger force to crush the upstart humans once and for all. On the galactic news networks, reports spread about the mysterious battle in human space. Most species view it as a minor skirmish, but intelligence analysts begin asking disturbing questions. How did a pre-spaceflight civilization develop such effective weapons? Why did their tactics seem so ruthlessly efficient? The story establishes the central conflict. An entire galaxy that has grown soft and civilized faces a species that never forgot how to wage total war. Humanity's isolation wasn't a weakness. It was preparation time. The aliens wanted an easy conquest, but instead awakened something that would challenge everything they thought they knew about warfare and survival. The real war begins. 3 months. After the first defeat, the Galactic Council assembles the largest military force in recorded history. General Thok commands over 500 warships from 6 different species, confident that overwhelming numbers will crush human resistance. The fleet includes the massive dreadnought Stellar Crusher, armed with planet-killing weapons. Admiral Stone receives intelligence reports from human spy networks that have been secretly operating throughout galactic space for decades. Humanity reveals its second major secret. They've been watching and learning about alien technology, culture, and military tactics long before first contact. Earth's defense fleet has grown to match the threat. The alien armada arrives at the edge of human space, expecting to find a terrified species ready to surrender. Instead, they encounter a defensive network that spans multiple star systems. Human ships emerge from hidden bases on asteroids, moons, and space stations that the aliens never detected. General Thok orders his fleet to advance in traditional galactic formation, but the humans refuse to engage in conventional space battle. Instead, they use guerrilla warfare tactics on a massive scale. Human ships attack supply lines, communication relays, and isolated squadrons. While avoiding direct confrontation with the main fleet, the aliens discover that humans have turned their entire territory into a fortress. Every planet, moon, and asteroid base is armed with defensive weapons. Human civilians evacuate through underground tunnels and hidden shelters that were built over decades of preparation. The aliens find no easy targets and no quick victory. Captain Zane leads human strike teams in fast attack ships that hit alien formations and disappear before retaliation. His forces use the humans' third advantage. They're willing to take casualties that other species consider unacceptable. Human pilots ram alien ships when their weapons fail, treating death in battle as honor rather than tragedy. The first major battle occurs at the mining colony of New Denver. General Thok commits a third of his fleet to capture what appears to be an important human industrial center. The colony's defenses seem light, encouraging the aliens to land ground forces for the first time. The ground assault reveals humanity's fourth advantage. They never stopped being predators. While galactic species evolved past physical combat, humans remain dangerous fighters. Human soldiers move through industrial corridors like wolves, hunting prey, using environment and surprise to devastating effect. Alien ground troops, equipped with energy weapons and shields, find themselves outmatched by humans using explosives, traps, and close combat weapons. The aliens' advanced armor protects against energy weapons, but fails against human blades. Bullets and improvised explosives designed to kill rather than stun. Colonel West leads the ground defense, demonstrating human tactical thinking that confuses alien commanders. Humans don't fight to hold territory. They fight to kill enemies. They abandon positions only to retake them with coordinated strikes. They use false surrenders, booby traps, and psychological warfare. The tide turns when Admiral Stone arrives with the human battle fleet. The aliens expect a traditional space battle, but humans have learned from studying alien combat records. They know that galactic species fight with honor codes and established rules of engagement that humans never agreed to follow. human ships target alien command vessels first, disrupting coordination across the massive enemy fleet. They use electronic warfare to jam alien communications and hack their targeting systems. Most shocking to the aliens, humans coordinate attacks using quantum encrypted channels that alien technology cannot intercept. The Battle of New Denver ends with General Fox's retreat after losing over 150 ships. The alien commander cannot understand how humans coordinate such complex operations without the psychic networks that other advanced species use. Unknown to him, humanity's greatest weapon is their individual intelligence and adaptability. Back at Galactic Council headquarters, panic spreads as reports arrive of the second major defeat. Intelligence analysts study human tactics and make a disturbing discovery. Humans have been preparing for galactic war longer than any species has records. Earth's primitive technology is specifically designed to counter alien advantages. Ambassador Vex proposes negotiation, but War Minister Keth demands total mobilization. The Council votes to classify humanity as a galactic-level threat, authorizing the use of weapons banned by interstellar law. They prepare to deploy planet-killer weapons and biological warfare against human worlds. The part ends with President Blake's address to humanity after the victory at New Denver. They wanted our surrender, he declares. Instead, they've taught us how their technology works. Now we're going to show them what humans do to threats against our species. Unknown to the aliens, human science teams have been reverse engineering captured technology. Earth's factories begin producing hybrid weapons that combine human engineering with alien power sources. The real war is about to begin, and humanity is ready to take the fight beyond their borders. Humanity strikes. Back the Galactic Council's panic deepens as more battle reports arrive. Human forces have not only defended their territory, but begun attacking alien outposts along their borders. What terrifies the Council most is that humans seem to learn and adapt after every encounter, becoming more dangerous with each battle. Admiral Stone launches Operation Deep Strike, humanity's first offensive campaign beyond their home systems. Human fleets move through space using jump drives reverse engineered from captured alien ships, but modified with human improvements that make them faster and more precise than the originals. Captain Nova leads the first human invasion fleet to the alien world of Kepler Station, a major military supply hub. The aliens expect humans to announce their arrival and demand surrender like civilized species. Instead, human ships emerge from hyperspace already firing, catching the alien defense fleet completely off guard. The battle at Kepler Station reveals humanity's fifth advantage. They understand that war is about destroying the enemy's ability to fight, not winning glorious battles. Human ships target fuel depots, weapon factories, and supply ships rather than engaging the enemy fleet directly. They cripple alien logistics while preserving their own forces. General Foch responds by deploying the Galactic Council's secret weapon, the Void Cannon, a superweapon capable of destroying entire star systems. He targets the human colony world of Haven, believing that the threat of total extinction will force humanity to surrender. President Blake receives warning of the superweapon from human intelligence networks. Instead of panic, he authorizes Project Prometheus, humanity's own secret weapon development program. Human scientists have been studying alien technology for months, learning that galactic species rely too heavily on energy-based systems with predictable weaknesses. The confrontation occurs in the Haven system as General Foch's massive fleet arrives with the Void Cannon. Admiral Stone meets them with a smaller human force, seemingly preparing for a desperate last stand. The aliens broadcast surrender demands, confident that humans will finally submit when faced with total annihilation. The battle begins when General Foch orders the Void Cannon to fire. The weapon charges up, preparing to destroy Haven and its 3 million human colonists. But as the superweapon reaches full power, it suddenly explodes, taking 12 alien capital ships with it. Human technician Davis reveals the truth to his stunned crew. Human hackers had infiltrated alien computer systems months ago, planting logic bombs and critical weapons. While aliens assumed their quantum encryption was unbreakable, humans had learned to exploit the underlying mathematical principles. The destruction of the void cannon triggers a human counterattack that devastates the alien fleet. Human ships reveal their newest weapons, hybrid energy cannons that combine alien power technology with human targeting systems. These weapons are more accurate and powerful than anything in the galactic arsenal. Commander, Steele leads bomber squadrons in a coordinated strike against General Fox flagship. Human pilots demonstrate their sixth advantage. They're willing to take risks that other species consider insane. Human fighters weave through defensive fire that should be impossible to survive, protected by reflexes and intuition that alien computers cannot predict. The battle ends with General Fox's capture when human Marines board his disabled flagship. The alien general cannot comprehend how humans coordinate such complex operations without psychic links or quantum computers. Captain Rex, now Fox prisoner, explains that humans don't need artificial enhancements because they evolved as pack hunters, who naturally think strategically. News of the superweapon's destruction spreads across the galaxy, causing panic on dozens of worlds. Alien civilians begin demanding explanations from their governments. How did a primitive species defeat the Council's ultimate weapon? Intelligence reports suggest that humans have been preparing for this war much longer than anyone realized. Ambassador Vex attempts to open peace negotiations, but discovers that humanity no longer considers the Galactic Council a legitimate authority. President Blake's response is broadcast across all alien communication networks. You brought war to our homes. Now we're bringing war to yours. The human offensive expands as Admiral Stone's fleets strike multiple alien worlds simultaneously. Human tactics prove devastatingly effective against species that have forgotten how to fight total war. Alien colonies surrender rather than face human siege warfare. While military bases fall to coordinated strikes they cannot predict or counter. The part ends with War Minister Keth's desperate decision to authorize biological warfare against human worlds. The Council approves the release of engineered plagues designed to target human DNA, believing that extinction-level weapons will finally stop humanity's advance. Unknown to the aliens, human intelligence has intercepted these plans. Dr. Park, Earth's leading bioweapons expert, smiles as she reviews the alien plague specifications. Humanity survived the worst diseases their own world could produce, and their immune systems have been quietly enhanced through decades of medical research. The galaxy is about to learn that threatening human extinction was the worst mistake the aliens could have made. Humanity's true nature is about to be unleashed, and the aliens will discover why humans are the most dangerous species in the galaxy. The gloves come off. The Galactic Council's biological attack begins with engineered plagues, released on 12 human colony worlds. War Minister Keth expects the diseases to spread rapidly, crippling humanity within weeks. Instead, the alien bioweapons encounter immune systems that have been quietly enhanced through generations of medical research and environmental adaptation. Dr. Park leads Earth's biodefense response, revealing that humanity has been preparing for biological warfare since they first encountered alien pathogens in space. Human colonists receive immunity treatments within hours, while medical teams collect samples of the alien bioweapons for analysis and reverse engineering. The biological attack fails completely, but its attempt triggers a response that terrifies the galaxy. President Blake declares that the Galactic Council has forfeited any claim to civilized treatment by attempting genocide. He authorizes the release of humanity's most classified military assets. Admiral Stone launches Operation Total War, revealing the true size of humanity's military force. Hidden shipyards throughout human space begin producing vessels at a rate that should be impossible for such a young civilization. The aliens discover that humanity has been building warships in secret for decades, preparing for exactly this. Scenario: the first sign of humanity's true capabilities appears at the Battle of Centauri Gate, where Captain Vega leads a human fleet against a massive alien defensive formation. The human ships reveal their seventh advantage: modular design that allows rapid battlefield adaptation. Human vessels reconfigure their weapons and armor mid-battle, adapting to alien tactics faster than enemy commanders can respond. General Thok, now released in a prisoner exchange, warns the Council that humanity fights like no other species in recorded galactic history. They don't seek victory, he reports. They seek total domination. They study our weaknesses and exploit them without mercy or honor. The human offensive accelerates as Admiral Stone's forces begin targeting alien infrastructure throughout the galaxy. Human raiders destroy communication networks, supply lines, and industrial centers using tactics that violate every convention of civilized warfare. They treat war as extinction-level competition rather than political dispute. Colonel Mars leads human ground forces in the invasion of Proxima Base, the Council's largest military academy. Alien cadets expect honorable combat with rules and mercy for surrendering enemies. Instead, they face human soldiers who use psychological warfare, environmental manipulation, and ruthless efficiency to achieve total victory. The siege demonstrates humanity's eighth advantage. They understand that breaking enemy morale is more effective than destroying enemy equipment. Human forces broadcast captured alien communications, showing the incompetence of alien commanders, turn prisoners against their own governments, and spread fear through precision strikes on leadership targets. War Minister Kef authorizes the use of quantum bombs, weapons that destabilize space-time itself. The Council targets the human capital world of New Earth, believing that threatening humanity's government center will force them to negotiate. The attack succeeds in destroying 3 human cities and killing 2 million civilians. President Blake's response changes everything. Instead of seeking peace, he authorizes humanity's most terrifying secret, Project Genesis, the development of weaponized human evolution. Human scientists reveal that they have been enhancing human capabilities for generations, creating soldiers who are stronger, faster, and smarter than baseline humans. Enhanced human forces, led by Commander Wolf, begin operations that shock even human allies. These upgraded soldiers move through alien defenses like ghosts, survive wounds that would kill normal humans, and coordinate attacks with precision that seems supernatural to alien observers. The enhanced humans demonstrate abilities that violate alien understanding of biology. They can survive in hard vacuum for short periods, process information faster than most computers, and heal from injuries at accelerated rates. Most terrifying to aliens, they retain human creativity and adaptability while gaining physical capabilities that match or exceed most alien species. The Battle of Titan's Crown marks the turning point when enhanced human forces capture the entire Krellin home fleet without destroying a single ship. Commander Wolf's teams infiltrate alien vessels, disable their crews with non-lethal weapons, and capture intact technology that advances human capabilities even further. Ambassador Vex desperately attempts to negotiate, but discovers that humanity no longer distinguishes between military and civilian alien targets. Human doctrine has evolved to treat the entire galactic council as a threat to human survival, requiring total defeat rather than diplomatic resolution. The part ends with the shocking news that human forces have captured the Galactic Council's capital world of Nexus Prime. Admiral Stone's fleet appears in orbit without warning, having somehow bypassed the most heavily defended system in known space. The human admiral broadcasts a simple message to the council chambers below. "You wanted to exterminate humanity," Admiral Stone declares. "Now you will surrender unconditionally, or we will show you what extinction actually looks like." The transmission ends with images of human fleets surrounding every major alien world simultaneously, revealing the true scope of humanity's secret military expansion. The galaxy realizes that they didn't invade human space, they awakened. A sleeping giant that had been preparing for galactic conquest all along. The new galactic order, the siege of Nexus Prime, lasts only 6 hours. Human forces demonstrate technology that shouldn't exist. Teleportation devices that move troops through solid matter, weapons that phase through energy shields, and armor that adapts to any attack. The Galactic Council's most secure bunkers prove useless against humans who can walk through walls. War Minister Keth makes a final stand in the council chambers, surrounded by the galaxy's most elite guards. Commander Wolf's enhanced soldiers arrive not through the heavily defended entrances, but by materializing directly inside the room using technology reverse-engineered from alien quantum experiments and improved with human engineering. The battle ends when Keth realizes that his energy weapons cannot harm the enhanced humans, whose adaptive armor neutralizes every attack. Ambassador Vex, witnessing the impossible sight of humans walking through plasma fire unharmed, finally understands that humanity has transcended the technological limitations that define all other galactic species. President Blake arrives on Nexus Prime to personally accept the Council's surrender. His speech to the assembled alien leaders reveals the truth that terrifies them most. Humanity never intended to remain in their small corner of space. They had been studying galactic civilization for decades, learning its weaknesses and preparing for inevitable expansion. "You thought we were primitive," Blake tells the defeated alien leaders. "You were wrong. We were patient. We let you believe you were superior while we learned everything about your technology, your tactics, and your limitations. You taught us how to defeat you." The surrender ceremony reveals humanity's ninth advantage. They understand that conquest requires more than military victory. Human administrators arrive with detailed plans for restructuring galactic government, economy, and society. They have been planning for this moment since first contact, preparing to rule a galaxy rather than simply survive in it. Admiral Stone addresses the galaxy through captured alien communication networks, explaining the new reality. Human fleets control every major trade route, military base, and industrial center in known space. Alien species can choose cooperation or extinction, but they cannot choose independence. The terms of surrender shock the galaxy. All alien military forces will be disbanded. All weapons technology will be transferred to human control, and all alien governments will operate under human oversight. Species that cooperate will be treated fairly, while those that resist will face the full force of enhanced human military capabilities. Dr. Park reveals humanity's biological mastery by curing diseases that have plagued alien species for millennia. Human medical technology, enhanced by captured alien knowledge, proves superior to anything in the galaxy. Alien populations begin to see humans not as conquerors, but as liberators from their own limitations. Some alien species attempt rebellion, led by General Thok, who escapes human custody. His resistance movement lasts 3 weeks before enhanced human forces track down every rebel cell simultaneously. The speed and precision of human intelligence networks proves that privacy and secrecy are impossible under human rule. Captain Rex, now working with human forces, explains to other aliens why resistance is futile. Humans don't just study technology and tactics. They study psychology and culture. They understand alien motivations better than aliens understand themselves, making rebellion predictable and easily countered. The new galactic government establishes Earth as the capital of known space, with human governors overseeing every star system. Alien species retain local autonomy, but operate under human guidance, accessing human technology and protection in exchange for complete loyalty. Commander Steele leads the exploration of regions beyond former Council space, discovering that humanity's expansion has only begun. Human fleets push into unknown sectors, bringing human civilization to species that have never heard of the Galactic Council or the war that changed everything. The transformation proves beneficial for most aliens. Human technology eliminates poverty, disease, and resource scarcity throughout the galaxy. Alien populations grow and prosper under human protection, enjoying peace and prosperity they never experienced under Council rule. Ambassador Vex, now serving as liaison between humans and the former Council species, reflects on the irony. The aliens sought to conquer a primitive species and instead delivered themselves to a civilization that was already planning galactic domination. Humanity didn't win the war. They completed a plan that began the moment they detected alien signals. The story concludes with President Blake's address to the galaxy on the first anniversary of human rule. Standing in the former council chambers, now decorated with banners from every human colony world, he announces humanity's next phase, exploration beyond the galaxy itself. "We have brought peace to this galaxy," Blake declares to trillions of alien viewers. "Now we will bring human civilization to other galaxies. The universe is vast, and humanity has only begun to explore our true potential." The final scene shows human ships preparing to leave the galaxy, carrying enhanced human crews and alien volunteers toward distant star clusters. The aliens who dared enter human space had awakened something that would never again be contained, and the entire universe would eventually learn why that was the greatest mistake in cosmic history. Behind them, the galaxy thrives under human rule, a testament to what happens when a species forgets that peace is maintained only through the constant threat of overwhelming force. Asterisk.